world where secrets lie beneath the waves? Into the Deep 2022 is a tense psychological thriller that plunges into the darker side of human nature. And the Deep Blue Sea. Directed by Kate Cox and starring Ella Ray Smith, Jessica Alexander, and Matthew Daddario. The film isn't just a dive into the ocean, but a descent into deception, danger, and desperation. It all begins innocently enough. A young woman named Jess meets a charming stranger named Ben during a seaside escape. He's handsome, he's mysterious, and he invites her on a spontaneous boat trip that promises fun, and freedom from her troubled past. But this isn't a love story. This is a trap. When Jess awakens aboard the boat, far from shore, she realizes something is off. Ben's charisma begins to crack, and soon another woman, Lexi, enters the picture, claiming to be a friend, but clearly hiding something. Paranoia rises like a storm on the horizon, and Jess finds herself caught in a dangerous game between the two strangers. Who is telling the truth? Who is manipulating whom? And how do you escape when your prison floats miles from land? The film begins with a family enjoying a relaxing boat trip. A father teaches his daughter to swim. Laughter fills the air until he notices something lurking. A shark. He manages to save his daughter just in time, but he's not so lucky himself. The shark strikes. Tragedy hits. We then cut to our heroine, Cassidy, waking up. It was all a nightmare, a memory, a trauma from her childhood. Her husband, Greg, comforts her, and we learn they're heading out on a diving trip. Greg's a professional diver, and they're meeting a friend, Damon, who invites two more guests, Piper and his fiancée, Estara. As they set sail, Cassidy drifts into a memory. Her grandfather, an oceanographer, once taught a group of divers about the dangers of the deep. He noticed young Cassidy, distant and grieving the loss of her father. They embraced. He too was haunted by his son's death. Back in the present, a pirate boat attacks another vessel carrying weapons. A violent clash ensues, and the pirates claim the arms. Unbeknownst to our divers, danger is already circling. Cassidy notices the group preparing a shark cage and gets upset. Damon assures her it's just for safety. She calms down and, inspired by memories of her grandfather, decides to dive and face her fears. They explore a sunken ship and find gold coins. But the ocean fights back. A shark attacks. Piper loses his arm. They manage to escape the water and seek help, but the boat that arrives is no rescue. It's the pirates. They're captured. The pirate leader plans to kill them until Cassidy offers a deal. She's a trained diver and ocean scientist. She can retrieve the crates, drugs buried deep below ... He agrees. Cassidy descends into the abyss in the shark cage, her grandfather's voice echoing in her mind. She locates the crates, battles panic, evades a shark, and secures the cargo. But one crate is lost, and the pirates grow suspicious. The leader threatens to kill Greg, but just then, another diver is attacked by a shark. In the chaos, Greg fights back, but the pirate captain is too strong. More of his men fall to the ocean's fangs. Meanwhile, Cassidy mourns, believing Greg is dead. The pirates prepare to leave, angry that the crates are incomplete, until Cassidy shows them the gold coins they found. She promises more. Estara backs her up, revealing that Piper was killed by a shark. The pirates agree to dive again, Cassidy and Estara this time. But Greg isn't dead. He's alive, swimming desperately, finding a boat with a weapon and a radio. He sets off to rescue them. Back on the pirate ship, Estara confesses she can't dive. Cassidy encourages her. Then Cassidy confronts the pirate leader, demanding answers. He reveals his past, a fallen Navy officer turned smuggler after a failed mission. As the Navy police approach, tension spikes. The pirates open fire, killing the officers. Damon's assistant is shot. Cassidy begs them to retreat to help him, but the pirate leader refuses. Greg finally reaches them, armed and ready. The final confrontation begins. Damon, wounded but not defeated, returns. Estara tries to flee but is killed by a shark. Cassidy finishes the dive alone, faces a shark, and this time she stays calm. The shark leaves her. She returns to the boat to find Damon and his assistant shot. The pirate leader is about to kill her, but Greg appears and saves her just in time. They fight. Cassidy shoots the pirate leader, and the sea claims him. Devoured by the same sharks he underestimated, Greg and Cassidy, reunited, escape on the pirate ship. Damon survives, and together they return to shore. 2 weeks later, Cassidy visits her grandfather at the beach. They embrace. She has faced her fear, survived the deep, and returned stronger. And that, dear viewer, was our deep-sea descent into chaos, courage, and carnage. If you enjoyed the ride, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more movie journeys. Until next time, stay afloat.